So I work in the banking business, and it's really an exciting business to be in. I currently serve as president and CEO of the bank, and I've done this for over 20 years. I've been a banker for over 30 years, and you might ask, well, why do I do this, and why is it interesting? And the interesting thing about banking is that banking is really the grease of the economy. We're the ones that provide money and working capital to small businesses to help them thrive, to big businesses to help them grow, to consumers to go buy their first new car or buy a home. And so we're really at the center of so many things that happen in the economy. It's an exciting place to be, and it's also an opportunity to really make a difference in the lives of people. So I've been a banker for a long time, and I like it because we are really at the heart of the economy. So one would assume that being a banker would require a degree in finance or economics. And certainly those degrees are very important. Because we are in the business of analyzing numbers and creating financial packages for our clients and for individuals as they have to figure out whether they can pay back a mortgage. So financial skills are really key, but I graduated with a degree in English, and I had minimal financial courses when I was younger. And I think the most important thing to think about your education is to make it complete and thorough and learn a lot of different skills. As a CEO, I need to learn how to communicate. I need to be a public speaker. I need to be a salesperson in addition to using my financial skills. My dad once told me that the key to success is taking advantage of opportunities and always having options. So I would encourage you as you look at your career to be as multidimensional as you can. It'll make your life richer, it'll make your career richer, and those kinds of things make just a big difference. You should also think about those things you learn outside of the classroom, being engaged in the community, being engaged in things in your neighborhood that will make you a deeper, stronger, better thinker. I was actually a tennis professional during your early days, and you'd say, well, why would that help you be a banker? It helped me be a banker because it taught me how to teach people, how to connect with people, to help them overcome challenges that they might have. And so your ability to connect, your ability to relate to people will be a great skill that you'll have regardless of what industry you choose in your career. A lot of people ask me, what's the favorite part of your job? And I think I have one of the best jobs in the state of Colorado. First of all, as I've said, the banking industry really is at the heart of the economy. We touch so many different companies and so many different people, so that's really important. And I like it because I love working with people. I love solving problems. I love the ability to connect and make a difference in what I do. So that's probably the best part of my day. But not only working with clients, but with the wonderful staff that we have, building those kind of relationships, helping people grow in their careers, helping them challenge us as a leadership team to try to do the right thing. Building culture is so, so important. And in our business, we like to say our mantra is, we're big enough to count and small enough to care. We're a big enough bank that we can take care of anybody's needs, but we're small enough that we deal with people personally. And again, coming back to that ability to connect, to make a difference in people's lives and in their business, that's what I like most about my job. I'm often asked, what kind of education does one need to be successful in banking? And clearly financial skills are really key, but the most education you can get, the better. Getting through high school, getting through college if you can, with a balanced curriculum is just so important. It gives you perspective, it gives you life skills. One of the best classes I had in college, I was an English major, and I learned to write and to read and to ask questions and to be articulate and to help motivate people to do different things. So even a skill like an English class, you'd say, well, how does that relate to banking? But it's at the core of building relationships. So I would encourage you to expand your education wherever you can, through high school, through college, even to post-college degrees. We have some people that have master's programs that are employees of the company. We have some people that never graduated from college. So we try to do the best we can to build a rich environment and do good training within our company. But I just would encourage you to be as thorough in your education outreach as you can, because the more you know, the more skill you have, the more successful you will be in your life. One of the exciting things about banking is that it's constantly changing. We really reflect what goes on in the economy. When there's a major recession, things change and new opportunities are created. When a pandemic comes and we have to reinvent our entire business, those are things that are really exciting. But in our industry, we're going to be dramatically impacted by technology, digital technology in particular. Used to be that you always had to go into the branch to make a deposit or to get cash. So many things were paid for with cash. Today, we're really teaching our customers you don't need cash and you can do things digitally. You can deposit money, or you can purchase things with your cell phone. And so it's a very different time. And I think for anybody aspiring to a career, being astute in technology, learning how to navigate those systems, thinking about data, the use of data will be so important. A lot of people say that the future of banking is less about transactions and money and more about managing information. So I would just encourage you to think to the future. Things will be different tomorrow than they are today. Somebody told me once that when you think about life, think about it as a hockey game. Don't skate to where the puck is today, skate to where the puck is going to be down the road. And so anticipating the future, thinking about changes in technology, those things are really important. Think about a taxi driver years ago. They really were a core part of transportation. They now have disappeared and given way to Uber. I ask all of the customers of the bank, what is the Uber of your business? What is going to change the way you look at the world, from technology, from changes in economics, from changes in social issues across the country? All of us need to be students of the world, students of the economy, and really think forward. Anticipate the future is probably the best advice I can give you. I have a fascinating job as CEO because I have so many different things I'm responsible for. Ultimately, I'm responsible for everything, so I have to really pay attention to all component parts of our business. We have to hire and fire people and make sure we develop their careers so that people, which are the foundation of our business, are always strong. We make loans to all kinds of companies, and so I sit in loan committee and we review businesses and anticipate, can they be successful and should we lend them money? We have many operating issues day to day that we need to deal with because we're a heavily regulated business. So my job is multidimensional, and it's exciting because it's never boring and it changes every day. One of the most fun pieces of my job is the sales side of my job. My job is to go out and to meet as many different people in the community as I can and help convince them that banking with us would make a real positive difference in their company. So being a lender, being a manager, being an analyst, being a salesperson, but most important, creating a culture that people want to be part of. When you pick a job in the future, make sure you pick a job that has a culture you believe in, with high ethics and high standards and energy and creativity. You can have fun at work, and even in a business like banking, which is pretty serious, you can go a long way if you think about all those dimensions and pick something that inspires you and something that really is a part of your heart and your mind going forward. Every job that's out there has a different kind of need, different kind of skill set, different kind of qualities. But I interview all kinds of people. And when I interview them, what qualities do I look for? The first is the presence and character of the person with whom I'm speaking. Are they honest? Are they direct? Do they answer your questions? Do they have a certain sense of confidence in who they are? Have they prepared? Have they thought about the company they're working for? I always like somebody to come in and make sure they have questions for me. Tell me about your company. What's a good part of your company? What's not a good part of your company? What career opportunities are out there? I want people that are inquisitive. I want people that are self-motivated. Many skills in our business we can teach you and train you about, but if you don't have that personal drive, if you don't have that personal ethic, if you don't have a smile on your face and a personality that can really connect with others, you're just going to miss an opportunity to be successful. So in the end, our business is all about people, and people that are connected and honest and direct and have fun. Those are really important skills. Sometimes we all take for granted, but if you have those, I guarantee you'll have success. The greatest career advice I ever got was, number one, don't take anything for granted. Things will always change. And so if you anticipate change, you can really be successful. And also, I think career advice around always take advantage of opportunities. Someone once told me you cannot win if you do not play. And so if you don't take some personal risks, if you don't try to do things you've never done before, you can't grow, and therefore you don't create a base on which you can do other things. So don't take anything for granted. Take advantage of every opportunity that's out there, because even if you fail at it, you learn. Sometimes some of the best life lessons come from things that you fail at. So be adventuresome, be confident, and be passionate about what you do. If you're passionate about your career, about your life, people want to be around you, people want to have you on their team. And if you can do those 2 or 3 things, you'll be a winner.